everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to beauty, makeup, and fragrance. And today I'm going to be filming a few fragrance videos, but this first fragrance video is going to be reviewing, giving you all my first impressions, all of that about the 4 fragrance decants that I received this month from Royalty Scents. So these decants I purchase myself every month. I have a subscription through them. So I have some Jean-Paul Gaultier this month, some Azzaro, and also some Maison Margiela Replica. So if you're interested in hearing my first impressions about these fragrances, then please keep on watching. All right, so first I'm going to start with Jean-Paul Gaultier today. So this first fragrance that I have from this house is Classique. So if you're not aware, Royalty Scents, it's these little decants. They come in these little sprayer bottles. They twist up, all of that. So in case you are unfamiliar with Classique, it's been around for a really long time. And this fragrance is considered an amber floral. It's been around longer than I've been alive. This fragrance was launched in '93. And it has top notes of orange blossom, star anise, rose, mandarin orange, pear, and bergamot. Mid notes of ylang ylang, ginger, orchid, iris, tuberose, plum. Base notes of vanilla, amber, musk, cinnamon, sandalwood. So normally I'm not too much of a floral kind of gal, but I do really enjoy my decant of La Belle from Jean-Paul Gaultier. So when I saw that Royalty Scents had more decants from him, I was like, you know what? I'll try this fragrance out. I've heard good things about it. So let's give Classique a try. Ooh, yeah, no, this is not for me. To me, this is very powdery white floral. There is a little bit of sweetness from those fruity notes, from that vanilla. There is a little bit of like a citrus kind of tone in here, which I think is from that mandarin orange. But yeah, this is very powdery, sweet, white floral. That is really not what I go for, so I can automatically tell you this is just not a scent for me. But I think if you like powdery, sweet, white florals, I think this would be a safe bet for you. If I smelled this on someone else, I wouldn't be offended. This is just really not the scent profile I go for at all. So for that reason, and I'm not too surprised, this is really just not a fragrance for me. All right, so next up we have Scandelle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It comes in this little case. This is a plastic case. The other case was metal. I feel like it depends what kind of case they give you, but this one's still a nice case from Royalty Scents. So this is a Chiffre floral. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think in one video I pronounced it cipher, and that was completely wrong. I'm new to fragrance, so like just, you know, excuse me for getting things wrong sometimes. But this fragrance was launched about 5 years ago in 2017. And this fragrance has top notes of blood orange and mandarin orange, mid notes of honey, gardenia, orange, blossom, jasmine, peach, base notes of beeswax, caramel, patchouli, and licorice. I've heard this is a very sweet, honey, fruity kind of fragrance. To me, that sounds really appealing. Those white florals in there are a little bit scary to me, but I'm hoping that I get just like a really sweet, honey, fruity kind of fragrance. So let's give this one a try. Yeah, definitely get a lot of the white florals in here. Definitely get that citrusy kind of vibe from the top, which makes sense because of the both kinds of orange that are in here. I am getting honey. I am getting patchouli and like licorice, definitely more of that like spicy, deep, kind of like dirty kind of vibe. Again, this isn't horrible. It's just really not for me. Maybe more of the flankers would be my vibe. Like I know Scandelle by Night has really good reviews. What other flankers exist of this? I'm looking on my phone here. Yeah, Scandelle by Night, So Scandal, Scandal à Paris. Like I know those have good reviews, maybe even better reviews than this one. Yeah, this is just really not for me. I'm not really a fan of the patchouli and the licorice in here, mixing with those white florals, mixing with the citrus. It's just really not my vibe. So to me, this isn't like sickly sweet honey fruit like I was looking for. I wanted like fruit dipped in honey. That's the vibe I was looking for and really wanted. This is more like patchouli, licorice, a little bit of citrus, and a lot of florals, and that's just really not for me. So this is, again, not my vibe. Do I hate it? No. Would I wear it? No. So next up, I want to talk about Wanted Girl from Azzaro. This comes in that same case that the last fragrance did. So this, to me, sounds like a really pleasant fragrance, and it does have really good reviews. So I'm intrigued. This is considered an amber floral. This was launched 2 years ago in 2019. And this has notes of ginger flower, orange blossom, pomegranate, pink pepper, middle notes of dulce de leche and datura, which I think is a flower, and base notes of tonka bean, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. The pomegranate, the pink pepper, the dulce de leche, the tonka, all of those like sweeter, spicier notes sound appealing to me. Again, white florals I'm a little bit scared of, but this fragrance does have really good reviews, and I know some people I watch on YouTube do really like this one, so I have been wanting to give it a try, and I'm intrigued, so let's give it a sniff. This actually does smell pretty good. It's definitely sweet. It's definitely a little bit floral. Definitely a little bit spicy. I like it. I like it. Do I love it? No. Like, I know I love a fragrance when I take a first sniff and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Like, it takes my breath away. This doesn't do that. I have to think a little bit more about it. Yeah, there's fruitiness in here. There's some spiciness in here. There's some sweetness in here. But the sweetness to me doesn't scream like dulce de leche or tonka. Like, it's just an overall sweetness. You can't like really pick it out. I wanted this to smell like fruity dulce de leche dessert. I like gourmands. Gourmands are like my favorite, especially for this time of the year in the colder weather. And this just isn't giving me that. This is okay. I don't love it. I don't love it. It's fine. Again, I think I would like this on someone else more than I would like this on myself, but just like smelling it, I'm not inclined to keep it and test it on my skin. So it's okay. I don't love it. I think I'm gonna end up passing this decant along. And then last but not least, we have Jazz Club from Maison Margiela Replica. So it comes in this green metal decant bottle. So this fragrance, I've heard a lot of really great things about. Also, in another video I'm filming, I'm gonna be trying Autumn Vibes and By the Fireplace, which those 3 fragrances from this line are the ones I'm the most intrigued about. They sound the most like spicy, warm, winter, sweet, like that kind of thing. And that's what I love for this time of the year. I love spicy, gourmand, spicy, sweet. Like some of my favorite fragrances you can see in my fall fragrance video, like they all kind of fit that fragrance profile for the most part. So I'm intrigued. This fragrance is considered a leather fragrance. It says it's for men, but I've heard women wear this fragrance, so I have a feeling it's unisex. So in case you're wondering about the notes, this has top notes of pink pepper, neroli, lemon, mid notes of rum, vetiver oil, and clary sage, base notes of tobacco leaf, vanilla bean, and styrax. I am known for hating neroli. Like every single fragrance I've tried with neroli in it, I cannot stand. Like Killian Love Don't Be Shy, it makes me want to vomit. Memo Paris Sintra makes me want to vomit. So like neroli is really not my note, so that makes me a little bit nervous. But this fragrance has such good reviews, and I love boozy notes in my fragrances. Like Angel Share is like one of my favorites. I love the booziness in there. I like pink pepper in my fragrances. I love vanilla. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. The neroli's making me real nervous, so let's give this one a try as well. Yeah, this smells like a man. Ooh, yeah, no. This is not for me. The tobacco is so strong. It's so strong. I'm not a huge fan of tobacco, just like in general. But I was like, a little bit of tobacco, I wouldn't be so mad at that because maybe that'll provide some depth and some interest. But I didn't want to smell like just tobacco. This smells like tobacco leaves with some sweetness from the vanilla and some spiciness. But I really don't like this. Maybe on a man, this would do well. But this to me is just way too masculine for me. I wouldn't go for this, and this tobacco I could see really giving me a headache. Because in real life, like if I smell tobacco from cigarettes or tobacco from cigars or from a pipe, that smell gives me a headache. It always does. It never fails. Like when I was in Italy 2 summers ago, a lot of people smoke in Europe, you know, more so than the US nowadays. And you would smell cigarettes and tobacco like wherever you went, pretty much, like in restaurants and stores, outside. Like people just smoke a lot more. It's more part of the culture. And I felt like I had a perpetual headache just because that smell just really gets to me. I don't know what it is about it. But yeah, cigarette smoke, tobacco just gives me a headache. And that's just giving me way too much of that. So it's really not for me. So there you have it. Those are the 4 fragrances I wanted to try today. Sadly, none of them were hits. The only one I really hated was Jazz Club, but maybe on a man I would like it. But the other 3 were okay. Just not really my vibe. A little too floral for me, which is, you know, to be expected. I'm not too much of a floral kind of gal. But you know, I really enjoy this royalty scent subscription because it allows me to try fragrances for a relatively inexpensive price. And if I do like them, I have these really large decants that I can use up, wear it on my skin, test them out, and then decide if they're full bottle worthy. And if I don't like them, I'm not out too much money, and I can always pass these decants along to someone else or to you all if you're interested. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I love doing fragrance testing videos. I'm new to fragrance, so I really like, you know, honing in my nose and seeing what kinds of scents I like, and just really determining what kinds of scents I want to add to my collection and what kinds of scents are like really no-nos for me. So if you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me know what kinds of videos you'd like to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I post 2 to 3 times a week, and I would love to have you all here. And if you have anything to comment down below about these fragrances you think I should try, I'm always open for recommendations. Just let me know. I would love to chat with you all. And with that, thank you for spending a little part of your day with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.